They catch me. Well, we've got some terrific basketball in store for you tonight. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Back to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Hartenstein a screen. And that one comes up a bit short.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Here's Brunson. Great D that time from Holmgren.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Hartenstein. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a three-point game. Oh, Williams with the block.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block. Defending with purpose.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he ends up missing both free throws. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Bridges. Back to Hart. Outside Brunson. From 18 feet away. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Thunder trail by 5. Here's SGA. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Inside. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's SGA. And Williams punches it home.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Alvarado outside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Williams. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball. And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And that concludes the first quarter of play. New York out in front, leading by 9. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And the whistle stops play here. It's not a clean block shot, instead a shooting foul, and we'll see free throws coming up right here. It's his first trip to the line. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Outside McBride. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot here. Alvarado. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lets it go from 14. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Sohan with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now Williams. Alvarado defending. Here's Sohan. Finished off the break. Sohan's got 6 points.
And really a two-way force in transition. Sohan will run out on the break, and he can get back quickly on defense as well.
To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, Robinson with a block. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Alvarado outside. Robinson can't hit.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Williams on the wing. All sorts of time. Sohan with a rebound.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
McBride attacking. And he slams it in one-handed.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for Oklahoma City, Thunder trail by 15. Holmgren, left side. Screen by Holmgren. Hartenstein knocks it down from 7 feet. 6 points for him.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Pass to Robinson. Who poked away. It's stolen by SGA. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Guys, back to you.
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie. Back to Robinson. Just 3 to shoot. And a big finish by Robinson.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
The defense gives Shai all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
And Alvarado gets it to go.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Holmgren. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And how about the focus from Holmgren? Absorbing the hit like a champ.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the free throw. That one misses. To the inside. Wallace goes back up. And so that brings the first half to a close. New York out in front, leading by 10. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. signal. We'll call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
New York leading by 10. Towns on a screen. To the middle. Right side Hart. Launches it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Pass to Towns. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Here's Williams. And that one good.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Thunder trail by 6. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Knicks making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Hard covering. Here's Holmgren. Yep, that one goes. Holmgren's got 5 now.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Screen by Hart. Shoots over Holmgren. New York working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Towns on a screen. Down low. With the clock winding down. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Here's Hartenstein. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First team foul.
Here's Brunson. Towns on a screen. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Right side Brunson. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Pass to Williams. To the middle. Holmgren with a big reach.
Making sure of it with the 2-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And the second free throw is good.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does,
Like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Brunson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams up top.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. He's off on the first. So for the Knicks. Good on the second one. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Alvarado into the lane. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Back to Williams. Pass to Williams. The putback. Tries again. Oh, Robinson with a block. Inside. Here's Sohan. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
To the paint. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
To the inside. The shot by Sohan, no good. Thunder trail by 6. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Here's Sohan. Pass to Dadier. Back to Sohan. With 4 on the clock. Misses the layup. And we've reached the end of the third. New York out in front, up by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Now Mitchell to the middle. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Jose Alvarado. Talk about a guy who's really broken out. How about Aaron Wiggins, Tim?
Well, B.A., he certainly has. He's the former 55th pick in 2021. And you look at the versatility on both ends. He can shoot it, drive it, and defend multiple positions.
Here's Brunson. Screen by Hart. Inside. New York working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Charity stripe shot. And that one's long. And it's Caruso with the ball for Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Pass to Towns. Bridges outside. And an Obi for 3. Caruso grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Mitchell. Caruso outside. Pass to Wiggins. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Outside Mitchell. Hart pulls it in. New York trailing. Here's Towns. And that one's off. His 5th miss in 11 tries. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
Now Towns. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
And so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Holmgren. Look at Chet using his size inside.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Outside Brunson. Now Hart. Getting crafty. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
You know, there aren't many players who are more efficient in the pick and roll than Jalen Brunson. I mean, he has mastered that set.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Outside Brunson. Takes a 3. Holmgren there for the rebound. And SGA has got the ball here for OKC. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Here's Brunson. Now Hart. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Oh, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Towns outside. Here's Brunson. Towns on a screen. Deflects the pass. Now Brunson. Hart. Cleared away by Hartenstein. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. These guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 15-6 run. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
Might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one. And that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's New York.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
Now Bridges. He launches. The triple drops. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important. Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
All right, bro, you lost. You don't got to waste timeouts.
1 second left in the fourth quarter of
Good
this
game,
one.
man.
Your thoughts, guys?
Well, their only hope is for somebody to hit a three-pointer and get fouled for an and one.
Well, and why is that?
I'd be surprised if there's a defender anywhere in the vicinity
And why is
of a
that?
three-point attempt.
Why is that? I was down 15 at the beginning. It wasn't even trying. That makes you the bum, sir. Knicks suck, by the way.
And stolen by
Good game.
Williams.
Fuck out of here.
A big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
We've got Boston matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
To the paint. Holmgren gets the bucket. Oh, this is one fans have been looking forward to, Greg, for a while now. Two major star-studded teams ready to battle.
On paper, it's a very exciting matchup, and knowing these guys are ready to exceed all expectations, we could be in for a real show here tonight.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Greg, with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being, perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite?
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap casualties. It's not the same team that won it all in 24, but in great position once Tatum returns.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. From outside, off the mark. Brown, right side. Outside, White. Inside, Queta. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established the position there.
Now here's Brown. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Outside, SGA. Here's Hartenstein. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek White, Doris, converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
And proving how versatile he can be. Holmgren, fantastic dime in the screen and roll.
Pass to Queta. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Holmgren. And he gets it to go. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Vucevic gets double-teamed.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
To the inside. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Shireman. Back to Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by Mitchell. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Oklahoma City's shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Kept alive. Here's Tatum. Goes up again. And the layup is good.
It's just certain guys have a nose for the basketball. I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Just 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Williams with the steal. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Thunder up by 4. And we'll get
14.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
The Thunder with the lead. Holmgren the screen. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Holmgren's got 6 points. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, Quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Kevin?
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Vucevic. No good. That would have tied it. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Pass to Pritchard. Tatum down low. Rebound by Mitchell. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Joe. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They get it again. Holmgren. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. The Thunder shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Celtics trail by 7. Here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
I love that Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And the shot goes down.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And the basket by Hauser.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
So it's the Thunder now. Here's SGA. The rebound by Tatum. Celtics trailed by 7. Brown attacking. And finished off by Brown.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by the Celtics. How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
27 seconds left in the second quarter. Down low, White. Nice defense from Dort. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Right wing, outside White. Back to Hauser. And the rejection by Holmgren. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And the first half is now in the books. Thunder lead by 7. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Celtics trailed by 7. Out to White. Back to Brown. Out left to the wing. Pass to Hauser. 6 to shoot. Brown outside. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's White missing. Oklahoma City leading by 7. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the 3-ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points in the second half up on the board for the Thunder. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Gentlemen, that is about excellent concentration from Derek White. You play through the foul. Now you get the old-fashioned 3-point opportunity.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on White. For Oklahoma City, they have been after free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
Boy, you think about the size and skill set that should allow Chet Holmgren to be very good for a very long time.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Brown. Out to the right wing. Here's Tatum. He's guarded by Williams. Brown inside the line. Great D that time from Hartenstein. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does the team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Guys, back to you.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Hauser. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 11.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Brown. Offline with his 3. In the corner, Wallace with it. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Caruso. Now Williams. Wallace outside. And here is Caruso. Off target with his 3. 1:57 left in the third. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. No doubt, Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a 3-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
To the left wing. Back to Wallace. Pass to Williams. Here's Wallace. Over in the corner, Caruso. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Celtics trail by 4. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Caruso. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Mitchell wide open. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Brown outside. Outside, White. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And that one's good. Wiggins.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently not the good defender.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams will make substitutions. Celtics trailed by 8. Pass to Tatum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Caruso. Still scoreless. The Thunder missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. And so he hits the technical free throw. Money from the wing. Joe's got 5 points now this quarter. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pass to Wallace. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wallace has got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. First free throw is good.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line. Not missing their chances when they get them.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Joe Good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Thunder leading by 11. Wiggins outside. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Wiggins has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, Oklahoma City. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Basket counts.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And a new group in for the Celtics. Celtics trailed by 16 to the middle. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone.
Bro, just quit. Why? Why you want for my punishment of beating you? You're gonna make me wait here. For my punishment of beating you, you're gonna make me wait a minute. That's fine. Good game though.
In our league.
And Torch gets it to go.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's SGA. And they pick up 2.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Holmgren. Hartenstein.
Good game.
Pass to Holmgren.